What if I told you that everything you need for a backpacking trip could fit inside an incredibly lightweight backpack? Over the last decade, hiking gear has become even lighter than it has ever been before. Companies are making backpacks that weigh barely over a pound, shelters that weigh less than a water bottle, and even pieces of gear that weigh less than half an ounce. But that raises a question. Is ultralight backpacking actually worth it, or is it just an expensive trend? Today, I'm taking a look at some of the lightest backpacking gear I could find on the market. I'll show you what makes each piece unique, why so many hikers use it, and whether going ultralight is actually worth it. Before we get into the gear, let's talk about why hikers care so much about weight in the first place. If you've never been backpacking, a few pounds probably does not sound like a big deal, but after carrying a backpack for miles, every ounce starts to matter. Less weight can mean less strain on your back, shoulders, knees, and feet, allowing you to hike farther and feel less exhausted at the end of the day. That's why experienced backpackers spend so much time trying to reduce the weight of their gear. Of course, lighter isn't always better. Some ultralight gear is expensive. Some of it requires you to give up comfort, and some of it isn't the right choice for every hiker. So today, let's see if all the hype is actually justified. Now let's take a look at the gear. The first item is the Zpacks Nero 38 liter. It's made of Dyneema composite fabric, or DCF. The reason why hikers like this pack so much is because it's incredibly lightweight, while still offering enough space for an ultralight setup. DCF is also highly water resistant and doesn't absorb water like many traditional backpack materials. Next is the Zpacks flat tarp. Unlike a traditional backpacking tent, this is simply a flat sheet of 0.55 DCF. It might not look like much, but experienced backpackers often choose a tarp because they're extremely lightweight and can pack down very small, and it can be pitched up in several different ways depending on the condition. For insulation, I have the Zpacks Classic 40-degree quilt. Many ultralight backpackers choose quilts instead of sleeping bags because they eliminate insulation under your body that gets compressed anyway. That design helps reduce both weight and pack size, while still providing warmth in the right conditions. And for padding, there's the Gossamer Gear Thin Light 1/8 inch foam pad. At only about 3.3 ounces, it's one of the lightest sleeping pads on the market. It's made from closed cell foam and is popular among hikers who want the lightest possible setup. Some people use it by itself, while others use it underneath an inflatable sleeping pad for extra protection or insulation. For cooking, I have the Toke's 550 ml titanium pot. Titanium has become a favorite material among ultralight backpackers because it's extremely lightweight, durable, and doesn't rust, making it a simple but popular choice for hikers who want to keep their pack weight low. Along with the pot, I have the Toke's long handle titanium sport. The longer handle makes it much easier to reach the bottom of a dehydrated meal pouch without getting your food all over your hands. And since it's made from titanium, it's both lightweight and durable. Next is the Mini Bic lighter. It may seem like a simple item, but it's one of the most reliable ways to light a backpacking stove. It's inexpensive, durable, and weighs less than an ounce, making it a staple in countless backpacking kits. Right alongside that is a Tent Lab Deuce No. 1 trowel. At only about 0.45 ounces, it's one of the lightest backpacking trowels available. It's made from lightweight aluminum and is designed for digging proper cat holes while following leave no trace principles. Even though it's a small piece of gear, it's an essential item for backpackers camping in areas without restroom facilities. For power, I have this mighty 5000 mAh power bank. A battery bank like this is almost a necessity for longer backpacking trips because it lets you recharge devices like your phone, flashlight, or GPS without needing an outlet. At 5000 mAh, it's a good balance between capability and weight, giving you extra power while still allowing you to keep your pack lightweight. Alongside with the battery bank, I have an iOS charging cable and a USB charging cable. These don't weigh very much, but they're some of the most important items in an electronic kit. Without the right charging cables, even the best battery bank won't do you much good. For lighting, I have the Rovivon Aurora A3 flashlight. This tiny rechargeable flashlight is incredibly bright for its size and weighs only a fraction of what many traditional flashlights weigh. Its compact design makes it easy to carry in a pocket or to attach to your hat. It is a popular choice for hikers who want dependable lighting without adding unnecessary weight. Next is the Sawyer Squeeze water filter. This is one of the most widely used water filters in the backpacking community because it's lightweight, compact, and easy to use. It filters water from lakes, rivers, and streams, making it possible to refill along the trail instead of carrying all your water at once. For many backpackers, it's one of the most essential pieces of gear they carry. The next item is a Swiss Army knife. Even though it's a small item, it can be incredibly useful on the trail. Most models include tools like a small knife, scissors, tweezers, and a toothpick, giving backpackers a useful item without adding very much weight. For hygiene, I have a 0.1 ounce white toothbrush. It might seem like a tiny detail, but cutting weight on small items is part of the ultralight mindset. A lightweight toothbrush does the same job as a regular one while taking up almost no space or weight in their backpack. A pair of Darn Tough socks can make your day a lot better. Darn Tough socks are well known in the backpacking community for it being comfortable, durable, and made from merino wool, which helps manage moisture and reduce odors. One of the biggest reasons hikers love them is their lifetime warranty, which lets you replace them if they wear out under normal use. A pair of fresh new socks can make your camp day a lot better. Changing into clean, dry socks at the end of the day can make camp much more comfortable and helps keep your hiking socks dry for the next morning. And last but not least, a pair of dry and clean underwear. A fresh pair of underwear is another simple but helpful addition. Having a clean change of clothing can make multi-day backpacking trips much more comfortable. Now, not every single item in this backpacking kit is something that I personally use. Some of it is here to show you just how far ultralight backpacking has come and to give you an idea of what's available. All the gear that I actually do use on hiking trips will be in the description for you to look at. Looking at all these pieces of gear together, it's easy to see why ultralight backpacking has become so popular. Every item is designed with one goal in mind: reducing weight while still being functional. Of course, every piece of gear comes with trade-offs, and whether those trade-offs are worth it depends on the individual hiker. If this video helped you, please consider liking and subscribing, and drop a comment with your favorite tip, something new you learned, or even what your backpacking background looks like. I'd honestly love to hear your experiences in the outdoors. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys out on trail.